Hello and welcome to Mystic Star Magic. Let's find out what's happening with you this week. This week we have some tarot cards, oracle cards, and some sprinkle of charms and divination dice. Alright, so let's take a deep breath in, close our eyes, and now as we exhale and open our eyes, pick whichever pile draws you to it. Alright, let's get this done. One, let's find out what's happening with you this week. So, oracle card. I always like to leave these guys for last. And we'll just do the tarot cards first. We'll put it over here just so we have something to look at. And these guys we'll put over here. Okay, perfect. Alright, so let's do Monday. Monday we have Justice. On Tuesday we have Ten of Pentacles. On Wednesday we have the Queen of Swords. On Thursday we have Seven of Swords. On Friday we have the Six of Pentacles. On Saturday we have the Ten of Cups. And on Saturday, ran out of space. You can't see it. We have the Four of Wands. There you go. Alright, so I always like to do a little clarifying cards, so let's do clarifying. The Justice is the Ten of Cups, which is fulfillment. Okay, clarifying the Ten of Pentacles is the Eight of Pentacles. Okay. Clarifying the Queen of Swords is the Two of Wands. Clarifying the Seven of Swords is the Eight of Cups. Clarifying the Six of Pentacles is the King of Pentacles. Clarifying the Ten of Cups is the Seven of Pentacles, which is interesting. Clarifying the Four of Wands is the Six of Swords. Okay. Alright. Alright, so let's go on Monday. Monday we have Justice. Justice is an interesting card because it represents that balance. It also just actually represents justice, like anything like to do with litigation and things like that. It also has to do with contracts. In this case, I think it's because we have the Ten of Cups here, which is a card of, well, as you can see, it's like a family spending time by the water. So it's like a card of fulfillment. I think before there was like you were unbalanced. Before there wasn't this fulfillment. It was a bit lacking. It was more, I think, based on other cards here too. I think you're a really hard worker, so it was like more like work, and focus on like more focus on moving towards your career goals, to moving towards all those things that more focused on like career, on moving towards reaching all those things that you want, rather than actually spending time and enjoying yourself. So I think Monday is going to be like you're going to start to see that balance. There's gonna have that balance of like enjoyment as well as working and towards all the things that you do want. It also for a few of you could be like an actual day where you actually do get married or contemplating getting married, or just maybe daydreaming about it. but it's actually like allowing yourself to see that possibility, not just about career focus, but also like family and fulfillment. So on Tuesday we have the 10 of Pentacles along with the 8 of Pentacles. So again, this is like the 8 of Pentacles is like working hard. It's like you see how she's creating all the potions and she has her own shop. So it's like this kind of work. You know, you're working towards everything. And with the 10 of Pentacles here is again, this is fulfillment. It's a different kind of fulfillment. It's still family fulfillment, but it's more like obligations in a sense. Not a negative thing, but you have like you're starting to see like you're like doing your family obligations, you're working. Again, that's the kind of energy that you have. You're just a hard worker in general. More focus on what you want to move ahead with. Queen of Swords along with the Two of Wands. So Queen of Swords is a lady who just knows what she wants. She speaks the truth. She's very blunt, and that's actually a really good thing. She knows how to like create boundaries. And in this case, I think she also has the ability here with the Two of Wands. There was like a decision you weren't sure about something, and you have gained clarity on. Once that you're gaining this clarity, you're kind of cutting away anything that got in your way. You're like, okay, we're no longer staying with like where we are right now. You're moving ahead towards something else. You're moving ahead towards possibly moving or somewhere else, or making a move. It's like definitely a decision. You came to a decision to move forward, usually towards like being more worldly, or like by more worldly I mean like usually there's a one one that would be like stuck in one, in like actually stuck against the brick wall, and then one that was loose, and usually they're holding that one. Here you're holding the world, and they are holding the world, looking into it. So you're making the choice to move forward into something unknown. So it's to something that is like your passion, but it's a bit scary for you. Like it's like, but you're very excited, and so now, and I like that you actually just came towards that decision because you saw the truth in it. You saw what you really wanted, and you're going for it. Here we have the Seven of Swords, along with the Ace of Cups. So I think, Seven of Swords is usually like a card that's like deceptive, or like somebody stealing something away, but leaving something behind. So I think this is actually for me a deception of, again, just because of the other cards. So like on Thursday, there's gonna be like you're gonna again like move away from some deception that you had for yourself. So like in your own thoughts, you're like, oh, I feel like you felt like you couldn't have it all, that you had to make a choice, right? But here I think it's more like you are beginning with the Ace of Cups here. You're seeing that there is potential to have it. You don't have to lie to yourself. You're making the choice, because it's when the Ace of Cups here is, it's like a new beginning, and a beginning in like a new beginning in emotional new beginning. It's like something you've been wanting. It is like a wish coming true. That is what this is about. And the Seven of Swords means, I think you're no longer like hiding what you really want from yourself. This is an interesting week indeed. So here we have on Friday, we have the Six of Pentacles, which is like this charity, this like you're feeling so abundant. And with the King of Pentacles, again, he's very he's also somebody who's very giving. He's very prosperous. He's also very established. So I think you're gonna start feeling that you're feeling very giving. You're feeling like you can just give and know that you will receive back. You're not. I love this one because it's like usually the Four of Pentacles is the scarcity one, and this is like the abundance one. Actually, so is Nine of Pentacles. But here is like you have this abundance, and you're working, and you're giving it, you're feeling very established by yourself, very happy and content. So again, which makes sense that on Saturday you have the Ten of Cups. Ten of Cups, very fulfilled. Like here we have it. Like you do have it twice. So you're feeling very fulfilled right now. With the Seven of Pentacles is that you're still like, you don't feel like you've completely finished, your work or everything, because here it's like you're still working, but you're enjoying your work. You're enjoying what you're doing. You're enjoying that there is this fulfillment in your life, even though there's still more to go. You're enjoying the journey right now. On Sunday we have Four of Wands, so there's like some sort of celebration. It just could be a gathering, it could actually be a marriage, but it's just in general just a real celebration. You're really excited about something. It might mean something that you have to travel for because of the Six of Swords. So you might be traveling somewhere on Sunday, or you might be getting ready to travel on Sunday, but it's like for something really fun. It's like, and if you're, for example, going on a vacation, let's say on Sunday, or planning a vacation, it's something really fun. It's something really exciting. You're just like gonna have a lot of fun on Sunday. So this week in general is just like full of fulfillment. I see like you are really fulfilled this week. You really are excited about all the things that you have around you. There's still work ahead, but you're okay with it because it's work that you enjoy. So that's what we have for during the week. Let's find out like with two oracle cards. So we have third eye chakra. That's so third eye chakra, I think it comes in with the Two of Wands, as well as this is like the energy I feel like with the Queen of Swords. So it's like feeling like seeing things in a different perspective. It's like intuitively too, but it's just like I always think of it as like opening yourself up to seeing the world be more, like not any kind of limiting vision, but rather expanding your vision to see a lot more. And here we have material harvest, which is actually like in this tarot would be like I was telling you, the Nine of Pentacles. So you have a lot of material harvesting. You have a lot of like, you are really set. You have so much abundance around you. I think that I really see that with you here. So we have an interesting card here for the romance. So it's releasing your ex. I think if, like, it might be just releasing any kind of like feelings. Might be for the Seven of Swords. Maybe you felt like they took away something from you. So you definitely don't have to worry about that, because it's like you now see that there's a new offer. Could be that's the Ace of Cups. That could be that you do have a new offer in love. And so, but in order to accept it, you're going to have to release your ex, which I think you are doing. So here we have, these are actually one of my favorite all-time decks. It's called Pixiekins, and it's a daily inspiration. So, but I wanted to use it for you guys. So it's Neon Ticket. Love is the greatest healing therapy. So I think you are definitely having a new love enter your life this week, or letting go of any kind of pain from the past, and now willing to open yourself up to love. And we have make today an adventure. And you are. I think you're gonna have like a lot of adventure this week as well. So I think there's love, there's adventure, there's prosperity. Oh my god, this is a good week. Group 1. This is a good week indeed. Alright, let's do our sprinkle of charms. And I also have my little divination dice. Let's do it all. Definitely like I'm gonna, feel like here. Sorry. Just when I grab the ones that are kind of interesting. Okay, so we're just gonna let that be. So it's the letter of your first name. Then we have M. Yeah, see? Here they have the 2 hearts right here. So that definitely to me means that there is like a love coming. If it isn't so. Um, so if it isn't that you already are in love, if you're already in a committed relationship, then there just means that there will be more love coming. Oh, sorry, I moved it around. Um, and then we also have teaching. So there's like moments. I think there's going to be learning for you in this week as well. W, J, A, and Gemini, Aquarius, and we have a 3 and 5 apparently, but 3 over here. Let's see if you see it. No. Just move you, scoot over. 3 is important there too. So we have all these guys there. But definitely I see love growing this week. Yeah, there's really cool stuff and really nice. And we have the sun again, fulfillment, and like you're feeling very fulfilled. This is a really awesome thing. We have this little cat. It always reminds me of the Cheshire cat. Like there's something that you don't know yet, but it like it'll come to light, and it's like usually something that you already felt intuitively, but now it's going to be confirmed. Oh, you have 2 hearts. Definitely, like there's so much love here for you. Yeah, like you just get. We also have love that you have feathers, so it's like I always think of feather. There is like angels, and there is angels here. Angels are watching over you, and you're being watched over, taken care of. But it's also, to me, it's like you're moving from like, I like to think about it as a part and a whole. So I think you're really on your way to taking flight with everything that you have. Here with this little one, with the little bunny with the tennis, always reminds me of like always have fun. Like do things that are fun, like enjoy yourself. And we have the little key here. So, especially with the heart here, it's like you have the key to somebody's heart. And here, no matter what, no matter where, I think no matter where there's love for you. No matter where you're going to succeed. It's like you have this, and we have the little intricate leaf. So it's like also pay attention to like the details is what I would say. Because every leaf is unique. Oh, we are all unique, right? But yes, pay attention to the details. And I think, wait, we almost forgot. Really important. What is the overall energy here? Protection. Keep some aquamarine clothes. Mermaid tears have been known to create this precious gem. So aquamarine protection. Okay, so maybe that's with the 7 of swords. So just keep some protection. Aquamarine. I also like, to me, it's like aquamarine. Think about also like, I like to have like some water. I always think always is protecting. But yes. And if you don't have aquamarine, just imagine like a ball of light around you, and you're always being protected. And angels are watching over you, so you should feel good about that. All right, group 1, you have a wonderful week. I hope this reading helped you, and I'm very excited for your week. If you like it, please consider subscribing and liking the video. It will help me grow my channel, and I would truly appreciate that. I'm sending you so much light, so much fun, so much joy and excitement. Thank you for watching. Bye-bye. Group 1, I totally forgot to do a self-care card, so I'm going to do it for you right now. Okay, so what self-care would benefit group 1? Okay, and that would be, we have 2. Connect with crystals and connect with fire. There's a lot of connection. So yeah, so fire, you don't have to actually have a campfire if you are like me, can't do that. You can light a candle, and that's really good. And connect with crystals, that's pretty much, you just sit around and can meditate on crystals. You can just have it around your person, or even put it while you're going to sleep. You just put it underneath a pillow if you don't mind the little bump. And that's pretty much what you have to do. Okay, sorry about that, forgetting to do this, but I'm glad that we got it. These are 2 beautiful cards, and I hope you have a great day. Bye-bye, group 1. Let's find out what's happening with you this week. Alright, so here you actually have 2 of these guys, but we'll look at these guys later. I'll stick to the tarot cards right now. All right. So on Monday we have the Knight of Swords. On Tuesday we have the Chariot. On Wednesday we have the Two of Cups. On Thursday we have Seven of Pentacles. On Friday we have Eight of Cups. On Saturday we have Knight of Wands. And on Sunday we have the Star. So I like to, clarify cards. Let's go ahead and shuffle. Oh. Shuffle, shuffle, shuffle. Oh, sorry. Just want to make sure they're really good and nice and shuffled. Okay. All right. So clarifying the Knight of Swords is the Magician. Oh, interesting. Clarifying the Chariot is the Seven of Pentacles. So it's interesting. You have Seven of Pentacles. So that's a big one. So clarifying the Two of Cups is the Six of Wands, along with the World. Clarifying the Seven of Pentacles is the Two of Wands. Clarifying the Eight of Cups is Ten of Wands. Yeah, that makes sense. Clarifying the Knight of Wands is Ten of Cups, sorry. Clarifying the Star is Ace of Swords. Interesting. Okay, so here we have really interesting week for you. I think it's like a very upbeat week. So let's start with Monday. So Monday you have the Knight of Swords. So the Knight of Swords is that energy of like moving forward, just knowing what you want and really going after it. He's just like moving forward a lot. It's actually here with the pair with the Magician. It's like you are trying to manifest something on Monday. But the important thing is that there is a lot of clarity. It might be that it's a little bit brusque. The energy might be, but with the Magician, I think there is like you definitely are moving towards what you want. So here on Tuesday we have the Chariot. So the Chariot is like a victory. It's also like it could be a choice, but it's definitely, I think you've accomplished something, and even though you're still like working towards the full picture, let's say the full things of what you want, you're going to feel some like a victory on Tuesday. You're definitely going to see that you have made progress in the things that you want. On Wednesday we have again, you do have like this is a week of victories for you. It's like here you have the Six of Wands. There's like you came back from something like a battle. This is usually this card, and you're like totally victorious. You're and the crowds are cheering for you. The fact that we have the Two of Cups, it could be that there's something to do with romance. There is that. It's always like this love card. It's a mutual love card. It's important to say that. You're also going to feel like you're on top of the world. Like on Wednesday, you're going to feel like you're on top of the world because it's like there is so much victory in you. We have on Thursday we have the Seven of Pentacles, which is again you're working towards what you want. Here it's like he's kind of contemplating things, and what you're contemplating is like what you're moving towards. You know what it is that you want, and you are moving towards it. That's like really important for you. You have a lot of victory, and you're seeing that slowly but surely the things that you have been working towards are all working. They're all leading to where you want. It may not be like you're fully like, oh, you're all done, but you're still gonna see small victories, I would say. Maybe not so small ones to see that. So on Friday we have this. Here you're walking away. I think you're walking away from like something that has been causing you to feel really burdened. It's like you're carrying so many burdens. But again, because this is the Ten of Wands, it's like the end of a cycle. You're walking away from this burden and you're moving towards things that you are looking forward to. Why I say this is because here we have the Knight of Wands. The Knight of Wands is also a fast-moving energy, but it's a fast-moving energy. Here it's more like, I'm gonna get what I want, and it's like more like focused in. Here it's like, I'm gonna get what I want, but it's because I have this passion. So you can kind of see that there's same kind of energy in terms of like momentum, but it's just a different impromptu. Like the prompting is heart. Here is like passion. It's like here, and here is more like just knowing what you want and just focusing on it. So here is like you are moving. I think it's here you're moving towards the Ten of Cups, towards feeling very fulfilled with family, just having a really like, look, you're having a picnic with the ones you love. You know, it's like that kind of energy, and you're moving towards that. And so yeah, you might also have a picnic on Saturday, and that is so cool. So here you have the Star on Sunday. So it's like hope. You're feeling very optimistic. You're also you're receiving some sort of a sign, some sort of help from the divine. You're gonna get some kind of like something that's gonna be like, you're so on the right path, and it's gonna help you out. So some sort of like clarity, could be like an actual physical thing, but it's like something that's gonna help you move forward as you move along. So you can actually see everything. So yeah, overall, like lots of victory, lots of momentum, like forward. And the only thing is that you are feeling burdened, but I think you're letting go of that burden. It might be like a bit sad because it does seem like always the Eight of Cups is a little kind of has a kind of sadness to it. But again, you're just moving forward, and there's just so much happiness and momentum and so much victory. So here we have the sacral chakra, and this is like definitely here you're feeling, you're manifesting through passion. That's the Knight of Wands energy, like towards passion. And you just have this like creative, it's like a creative energy and passion. It's beautiful. Here we have memories of love, and this is the Six of Cups, really. So it's this energy of like, yeah, like there is this love. So you've always felt this love, and I think you're moving again towards finding something. Yeah, so you're moving on. You're moving towards that of like, yes, there were some memories, stuff in the past that you've enjoyed, but you're moving towards an even brighter future with the star here. So I'm using like my favorite, which is Pixigans. This is like a daily inspiration, but I'm gonna use it for you this week. So explore outside your element to discover new magic. So it means like, yeah, you're moving forward, you're moving away from like all the things from before. Now you're moving towards something totally different, and it's really, like kind of really fun for you. You have the inspiration can be found in the simplest things, and that's Chester. So I really feel like you already know this, because you have this appreciation, I can tell. So here we go. Stay optimistic about your love life. Positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. So if you're not with somebody, well, stay positive. There is like stuff is moving, so that it is coming. Okay, let's do our sprinkle of charms. Sorry, I moved it around a little bit. I wanted to focus. Okay, so sprinkle of charms. There we go. We have, all right, somehow today it's like, I feel like the notes are important. So music is important. With the music of your heart. I don't know why that, lately it's been something that's just been singing. Like, there's music of your heart. So it's like, what would I say it is? It's like, maybe it's your favorite song. Just, it feels like there is romance coming for you. It might have something to do with music. Here we have the crown. So yes, you're on your way to being like the emperor. You have that energy of like moving forward, and you will achieve your goals. We have the feather, which means you are divinely protected, but it's like you still have a ways to go in your journey, but that is not a bad thing. You're enjoying it. So you're still there. We have this cat. So it's like, I always think of cats. There's like something that is yet to be, you're yet to find out, but it's gonna like be a secret that's going to be revealed to you. And it's a good thing, though. It's not a bad thing. So here we have a little footprint, and I always think it's like this is taking a step, like taking each step at a time, and like not trying to run but walk to move forward. Although you're kind of having a run energy with both the knights there. We have the mermaid. Emotions. I always think of like emotions in a magic. So there's emotions, I think, that are that you're starting to just like move out. Oh, and I love this because look, she's also a mermaid. So it's really a highlight of like explore outside your element to discover new magic. And there is, it's like magic waiting for it you to happen. We have the bee again. You're a hard worker. Yes, you're a worker. Give the girl the right shoes and she can conquer the world. Marilyn Monroe. So I think you have that. Like, if dress how you want to, feel like, make it like, I think it's important to dress in a way that makes you happy, and then that gives you that sense of confidence. So I feel like that's important this week. Sorry, I really wanted it to not be blurry. Okay, good. And so we have live, laugh, love, and I think that's really important for you this week as well. All right, so let's actually do our little divination. Oh, divination. There's a whole bunch of divination. Here we go. Oh, sorry. So we have a Libra. We have 4, which is an important number. We have a blank one, so you can actually make your own, like, letter. We have art. Art is important, maybe like with music, especially like art and music. It's important. Aries, we have R. You also have, so there might be, this is usually like the 2 hearts in a distance. It might be that either you're temporarily not with somebody, with the person that you love, or you haven't met them yet, but they're kind of on your radar. You just don't know it yet. Like they're on making their way to you. Just stay optimistic and they'll come. This is Y. So space. So maybe also might be interesting to clear your space. It's just K is important. A. So important. Okay. So overall the energy is so the overall energy here is empathy and rescue. So here we're gonna have empathy and rescue, and those are what is. So empathy, there's more beneath the surface. And then we have rescue, help others in need or ask for assistance when you need it. So I think you feel like there is a lot of empathy for, you have a lot of empathy in you for others. So, but sometimes we can't see everybody's, the motives behind other people's actions. So just have empathy, I guess. And then rescue, if you need help, ask for it, and also be willing to help others. And I think you are already. So let's do our sacred self-care. So what would be really good self-care for you this week? Group 2. I feel like it has something to do with water because it just, okay. No, it's actually even funny. So here we have sing, which makes perfect sense. So yeah, it's like really letting like the music of your heart just kind of go through there. I think that is a really cool thing. All right, so that is it for you, Group 2. You are having a wonderful week ahead of you. So I appreciate that you watched. If you found this video helpful, please consider subscribing and liking. That would really help my channel grow, and I would truly appreciate that. I hope you have a super wonderful week. I am sending you lots of light, happiness, joy, fun, and thanks again for watching. Bye-bye. Hello, Group 3. Let's find out what's happening with you this week. Little Mermaid here, and we're gonna do the tarot cards first, and then we'll look at the other cards. So we have Monday, the Queen of Cups. On Tuesday, we have the Two of Pentacles. On Wednesday, we have the Ace of Pentacles. On Thursday, we have the Six of Cups. On Friday, we have the Page of Cups. On Saturday, we have the Knight of Cups. And on Sunday, we have the Seven of Wands. So there is a lot of, I would say there's a lot of water energy. You might be Pisces, you might be Cancer, you might be a Scorpio, or it just means it's like a very emotional week, but it's a good emotional week, so it's not a bad thing at all. All right, so I like to clarify. So clarifying the Queen of Cups is the Six of Swords. Clarifying the Two of Pentacles is, okay, the Hermit. Clarifying the Ace of Pentacles is the Three of Swords, and also the Two of Pentacles. It's interesting. You have lots of Two of Pentacles. So clarifying the Six of Cups is the Ace of Swords. Clarifying the Page of Cups is the Temperance. Clarifying the Nine of Cups is the Star. Clarifying the Seven of Wands is the Knight of Pentacles. Okay. So here we go. All right. So on Monday we have this energy of the Queen of Cups. So the Queen of Cups is, you know, she's very emotional. Like emotional. No, like emotionally wise. She knows her feelings, and she's also very nurturing and caring. Along with that, so paired here with the Six of Swords, I think here is like, I feel like there was like an emotional, again with also with this, because it also has to do with the Two of Pentacles. There was an emotional imbalance. You just weren't sure how to handle things, and here it's like you're moving away from that. You're moving away from the instability to being much more secure about your emotions, about knowing, you know, the wisdom in them. It's like, oh, okay, they gave you things that you needed to know, and so now you're moving away from like that confusion into a clarity, to a stance of clarity, but in terms of your emotions and your intuition. It's like you felt something that you weren't sure about, and then that intuition really kicked in, and now you're starting to see the clarity and the intuition work for you. So there's like, it's just like you're also feeling, just so you know, it's like you're feeling very wise on Monday, very like sure about where you are standing. So that you have that, but you are walking away from, like, moving away from not a good situation, like a negative situation, or like negative thoughts. I really want to say negative thoughts, and into a feeling very confident, very good emotions. That's Monday for you. On Tuesday, here we have, just really interesting, because we have the Two of Pentacles. Again, there was like an imbalance. There was a choice that needed to be made, and you're not really sure about it. You're like unsure about this, and you're gonna turn inwardly again, because of like the Queen of Cups is guiding you. So you're turning inwardly. You're being more of a hermit. You might be meditating on things, might try to find that balance, and you will. On Wednesday, you're gonna have that, because we have the Two of Pentacles, and as you can see, like here we have the Pentacles, which are totally unbalanced, and here we do have this balance. It seems like the emotion that you're moving away from is really this Three of Swords. So it's a Three of Swords that it feels like heartbreak. Might have been like you felt like somebody did you wrong, and it like it really hurt you. Like it was somebody close to you, somebody that you really love and care about, and then you feel like they stabbed you, not necessarily in the back, but stabbed you in the heart, which can be very painful. I can, it's like, I know that feeling of like, wow, I can't believe you did that, kind of, could also be from past hurts, past pain of like separation from somebody you love. Like it could be a breakup. So that was like causing you to be unbalanced, and here you're starting to feel balanced. You're also, here is a big one here on Wednesday. You're gonna have some sort of divine gift that's coming your way, like some sort of offer, some sort of, definitely like an offer that's, to me, seems like it's something that you've been wanting. Actually, it might not even be something you've even been aware of knowing you want it, but here it's just going to be offered to you, and it's going to be really good for you. I also feel like there is like a lot of, so I feel like this is your week of getting gifts. It could be insights, it could be actual physical gifts. There's just like a lot of new beginnings, but also like gifts. I feel like there's lots of gifts for you. So on Thursday we have Six of Cups. So it's like there's nostalgia. I mean, you might be thinking about, childhood. You might be thinking about a previous love, or like when simpler times when things were just simpler. And why I'm saying that this is a week of gifts is because you're also going to get, I think from looking back, you're going to get some new insight, some new, like a new clarity again. It's like you were in a fog of confusion, and now this week you're having clarity. There's lots of gifts in your you're on your way, and that's really cool, I have to say. All right, so on Friday we have the Page of Cups. Page of Cups is like somebody studious, somebody who like studying something, but also again very intuitive. Like there's a lot of intuition for you, a lot of water energy here, but in lots of intuition. And here with the Temperance, again, it's like finding this balance. It's like she's learning how to stand on one. Like there is this balance that you're trying to achieve, and it's coming towards you. It's like you kind of go off kilter for a little bit, but then you gain it back. It might be something also, you might be studying something like yoga or something that helps you balance out energy. So again, this is really cool. So on Saturday, I love this. A wish that you've been wanting is something is coming towards you. It has to do with like something with bringing about new hope. So something you've been wishing for is coming towards you on Saturday. Hope with the star. There's hope. It's like kind of seems like magical to me. So here we have on Sunday. So Sunday you have again this kind of like energy of like having to battle, like you're trying to create a boundaries, and then you have a lot of like people who are opposing it. But I don't think that's a bad thing. I think it's like it's leading you to, like here we have the Knight of Pentacles. So the Knight of Pentacles is like an energy of like moving forward little by little by little. So I feel like although you're struggling with something, I think it's not going to last. I think you're just going to see that you don't have to struggle with it. That instead, you can just move little by little. I feel like you want to take on too much. And I think the Knight of Pentacles is going to remind you, that's okay. Little by little is fine. All right, so let's look at our cards. Here we have patience and planning again, which makes perfect sense. Yes, you're gonna have to have a little more patience with yourself. I think that's important. And we also have wish fulfillment with this, which makes perfect sense here because we have the Nine of Cups here. So there is something, like I'm telling you, there's wishes that are being fulfilled. There's like gifts that are going to be given. It's like it's a good week here, my dear. Yes. So here we have, I'm using this week, the Pixicans. It's a daily inspiration deck, and I love this. I use this every day, so I'm going to use it for this week, though. It'd be an interesting. So here we have, even the hardest puzzles hold a solution. So it's a Rubicon. So I think, yeah, but have patience. It takes a while to solve a problem, like a puzzle. So I think that's also important with that. And here we have Hector. A new perspective can make the impossible possible. So I think if you shift your perspective, which I think you are, based on like you're trying to just find that balance, and I think you are going to achieve it this week. And here we go. Make an effort. Great love is worth taking the steps you're guided to take. So I feel like there is love in your life, maybe. And you see, again, this reminds me a lot of the Six of Cups, which you do have. So maybe there's something to do with like somebody from the past, or some sort of a simpler time. Maybe if you're in a relationship, it was like a lot simpler. Now it's more complicated. Go back to seeing how like the fun of being a kid. like, or in the beginning of the relationship, maybe go on, like, have a date, but like a fun date, not one of those like where you're just gonna eat, but maybe have like a picnic, or just kind of have a lot of fun. Sometimes we forget, we get too serious in life. Okay, let's do our sprinkle of charms, and also let's do our divination dice. Now let's go ahead. We're just gonna go ahead. Okay, so we do have it. See, it seems to me like there is, like, you might be sad. There might be either it was a breakup, or like things are not going so well with the relationship. But I feel like, I think if you're not with somebody, making the effort is more like letting go of the past and allowing yourself to have fun. The first letter of your name is here. June is important. We have Sagittarius. Oh, okay. So maybe you feel like cooking. Cooking is important for you. Like, maybe have fun cooking. Yeah, and there's gonna be lessons for you this week. And we have 2 and V. Yeah, we have a lot of cool stuff. All right. So now we have angels are watching over you. You have 2 angels. There's definitely a lot of angel energy here. Wow, you have 2 mermaids, but let's do this guy here first. So this is the little bunny with a little tennis racket. So I always think of that as definitely, yes, remember childhood. Like, remember to have fun. Like, it's like, I think we get so caught up in life that we forget to have fun. And I really think that is a major key in life, in terms of like meaning of life. Having fun is very important. It's at the top of the list right there. The way I feel about you makes my heart long to be free. I feel you are trapped, maybe in like past hurts, or like, yeah, I feel like there's past hurts that really are kind of making you stick to it. So I really think that, here, I feel like this is actually really important, because we have a mermaid with her back. Right? The mermaid back, not the forward. We also have the mermaid forward, but the fact that we have the one in the back is it feels like you're turning your back on some emotion. You're turning your back on something, not really allowing yourself to feel it. I think that's making you feel a bit stagnant. But the fact that we have the mermaid looking forward too means that I think you are starting to. Again, it's like that balance. You're starting to gain that balance. I think you're starting to get that clarity that you've been wanting. Transformation, yeah, I think you're going through a transformation right this minute, right now. You're going through a transformation. This week is a transformation, but there's like so much good stuff too. Here we have the like the horse. Again, you're moving forward. You are moving forward. You do have that energy of moving forward. It's just, maybe it doesn't feel like it's going fast enough for you, but it is. You just have to have patience with yourself. Really important. And it's a different perspective. There we go. Like, trying to just make it so it's not blurry. We have 2 keys here. So the two keys means that you have all the keys that you need to succeed. You already have them in you. So that is not something you need to worry about that. And we have self-care. Oh yeah, definitely self-care. Drowning doesn't always require water. Again, turning your back in emotion. So I think it's time to do a little self-care for you. And it's a perfect segue here. So now we're going to see what kind of self-care you are in need of for this week. So self-care for group 3. What would be really beneficial? Shuffling really well. Okay. I feel like we're going to do it. Here we go. All right. I don't know why, but yes. Okay. Sex. Sex. May I help you? I'm a PG kind of show. But, I mean, if that's what the cards say, I'm going to give you 2 because, well, let's see what other kind of stuff is. Okay, here we go. Movement. Yeah. Okay. So movement. I like dancing, yoga, having lots of fun, walking outside, being in nature. All those things are what a little self-care could be done for. All right. So that is it for you, group 3. I am so grateful that you watched this video. If you found it helpful, please consider liking and subscribing. That would help me move my, actually, grow my channel, which would be awesome, and I truly appreciate that. And I hope that you have a super wonderful week. Which I think you definitely will. Give yourself, be patient with yourself. And I am sending you lots of light, lots of fun, lots of happiness, all towards you. Thanks again, and I hope you have a great day. Bye-bye.